Hello there, ladies and... Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, okay. Let me just start that again. I'm going to start recording again, so 2 seconds. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh god, okay. Well, I was kind of making the recording here, so obviously this is recording for the turn playthrough. God, I managed to bugger that one up, didn't I? Got caught my own tongue there. How you doing, Ben AT? How you doing there, Thor? Be ready to go in just a moment. Okay. There we go. Yes, indeed. There you go, AT. Thank you so much. Saved my arse out, aren't you? So, there, Epic Duck, how you doing, my dude? Good to see you again once more. Okay. Not be long now. I'm going to be rather intrigued to see what's happening here, to be honest. Okay. So, last turn. Last turn indeed. Actually, that was surprisingly short time. I honestly don't think it is even THG. I think it's been kidnapped or Frankenstein basically electrocuted. Something of that nature. So, we do know that he has a cruiser force to the south near our transport. We're trying to do our best to influence the outcome there. So I think what we have to go ahead and do right now, ladies and gentlemen, is just accept the fact that we're probably going to lose something down there. At least we won't lose it all. Can you show the name of the turn? Yeah, we'll go ahead. It's going to be something that's like rubbed in my face, isn't it? So I'm looking for 20 here. Overkill. 8 torpedoes and 2 cargo ships. Well, the Kidabutai likes to be thorough. If nothing else, at least they are brutal, merciless killers. When they actually find something that they can actually kill. Let's hope that they actually find something this turn to kill. Okay. Are you guys excited? Because I'm pretty damn excited. It's going to be intriguing. It is, in fact, going to be intriguing. So let's go ahead and we'll get right on into this. Oh, feeling the nerves. Feeling the nerves. Might give people a little bit of extra time here just getting to the turn. So yeah, we'll give people another minute or two here then. So come on guys, you got any questions here? What do you think's going to happen? What is the prediction? Are we going to lose 10,000 men at sea? Well, it's only about 8,000-ish, 10,000-ish, somewhere around that sort of number. Are we going to lose all these men at sea, or is things actually going to turn out alright? We can but dream. We can but dream. Okay. There we go, let's get right on into this. Feeling the nerves. Feeling the nerves, boys. We'll lose the Kidabutai. Yeah, probably. Actually, you say that now, that I can't lose the Kidabutai. I'd be fucking crying, my dude. I would be crying. Okay. We'll see what happens here. I mean, the moonlight was very low. It might actually increase during this turn here. Okay, we do take Mersing. Occupied by the Allies. Okay, so he's got a force there in central China. Intriguing. Oh, we can see them. It looks as if he split the force, actually, which is rather intriguing, man. He's probably trying to actually catch our ships, and I can imagine he's expecting us to scatter. But we'll see what happens there. It is going to be really interesting. It's going to be a hell of a... Okay. Right. Woo. Okay, so Nautilus actually detected the RO-33 then on the surface. So yeah, Nautilus launches 2 torpedoes at 3,000 yards and misses. God, okay. He's not going to be too happy about that. I mean, 3,000 yards still. I'm glad that the RO-33 survived that, because that would have sucked there. Okay. Got an encounter over here then. Right, so he's found one of them, so we can see that he split this up here. Task Force attempts to evade combat. Manages to escape! Hell yes! Evades combat. Come on, get out of there. You've got to get out of there. You made it out there. Fantastic! Is that the first SS versus SS? I think we've had it perhaps before, but it might be the first time in this campaign. Okay, so we see the heavy cruiser Pensacola, the Achilles, and Parrot. Okay. Reduced sight and there due to 0% moonlight is fantastic. Come on, guys, you can make it out of here. Still some time yet to go, but at least this is a good sign. Keep retreating, keep moving, keep getting the hell out of Dodge. Come on, guys. It's like a herd of sheep really running from the wolves, isn't it? But it's interesting that he split that force up. I mean, he might have sent some of them further to the south, perhaps. But yeah, just look at all that. It's like a herd. A great herd. We're not out of the woods yet. But at least it hasn't gone as bad as we feared immediately. So there's still time for things to change. Right. The Kidabutai. Right, here we go. Come on. Come on, you get out of there. Get out of there. Is this the Pensacola again? Okay. This is at 7,000 yards. Come on. Maneuver. Get the hell out of Dodge. Come on. Range is increasing to 8,000 yards. Right, she's going to start taking some hits over here, but come on, get the hell out of there. 7,000 yards. Okay, so she's more than likely, range is decreasing here. 9,000 yards. Come on. The Hidakawa on the Roo is gunning it. Oh, did we manage to escape? Task force breaks off. Ooh. Oh, sweet summer child. This is working out great. Okay, come on. Come on, Hidakawa on the Roo. You've got to make it out of there. Okay. Right, this is intriguing then. It's like, oh my god, it's like a shoal of fish here. The moonlight is just making it so much better for us. I mean, there's a lot of ships there. And there, yeah, this is actually rather impressive then. Come on, guys. I think the Kinagusa should be maybe within that area somewhere. I mean, obviously when it comes to daytime. But then again, he's actually closer towards Luganville now. It looks like a lot of these ships are going to escape. I mean, we might be incredibly lucky here if our luck actually continues. So come on, guys. Let's pray here. Oh, he's actually moving very close to Luganville. I mean, if he moves into Luganville, he might even run into the mines there. Okay, this is actually really intriguing. Okay. Oh my god, guys, are we going to make this? Are we going to make it? Are we gonna make it? Oh my god, I think we might even make it. Holy son of a bitch, yes. Okay. Oh. Yeah, if it looks as if he's going for Luganville. Yeah, he definitely looks like he's going for Luganville. Okay, so I think he honestly expected us to move towards Luganville. I'm not going to complain about that. Yeah, thank god I sent that task force to the north. Might lose those, but yeah, if he goes for Luganville here. Oh my god, he's... I hope he raids Luganville. Okay, patrol boat over here, hit by trout. No explosion, though. So he said hit by a trout before it even hit there, but it's still no explosion, so this is how confident we are. Okay, so we know he's actually running somebody into this area. We need to dramatically increase the amount of ships in this area. Fantastic. Yeah, Task Force Commander to Task Force, all ships scatter. But thank god, it looks as if it's actually worked there. That is so very good for us. I mean, this is it. It's going to set him up in a position now where his forces are going to be potentially wiped out. We'll have the Kidabutai by the actual transports ideally, so we'll see what happens. There's still some time to go here. But things are looking good. Okay, the Buenos Aires Maru is still trying to make it back home. He's not going to be too happy about that. So we're still loading supplies at Lofoa. We will be launching a deliberate attack at Comac this turn. So hopefully that will prove to be something of a success. I don't imagine it's going to be dramatic results, but I do want to get the ball rolling. Okay, it's now daytime. This is where the H6K4s might get into action here, so let's hope for the best. Ideally, the Kidabutai is going to be close enough to the actual transport to overwatch them. Okay, yep, they're moving north. Thank god I sent them north. Air Operations AM. God, this is... I'm shaking a little bit of air. Shaking a little bit. Okay. Allied float planes over here. Yeah. He's got some ships over there at Noumea. Now, ideally our aircraft actually do hit those ships in Noumea. Okay. Ooh, our H6K4s are striking at Badfoss. Okay, he's actually headed out and away there. Well, I don't think I'm going to complain. I don't think I'm going to complain here. Yeah, the UNAN. That's another torpedo there. Critical damage. I think she's going to go down. Hit but no explosion, that's a shame. Waste of a torpedo. Another... Okay, they're actually doing a really good job. This is the first time we've actually used the H6K4s offensively, and they are doing phenomenal. I don't believe they're moving, but I'm not entirely sure. They look like they're at sea, so this is really good. We may yet still get an attack over here to the north, so let's hope for that. He actually goes down, the Yunnan goes down. That is nice. Yeah, when the big planes do a lot of damage. I mean, this is it. Each of them's carrying 2 torpedoes, so that is a lot there. Well done there. Well bloody done. Okay, the G3M2 is going in here for the raid over Naval. Yep, looks like our landing will be coming very soon. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this turn is going significantly better than I actually prayed it would do. Oh, did I forget about these character one sellers? Where the hell are they coming from? Right. Okay, quite a raid over there at Cebu now. So we know, well, we saw that he sent his destroyers around towards Luganville. And then it looks as if he's heading possibly back towards Fiji. Which ain't bad. I mean, the good news is we can see that we see that the H6K force can actually run offensive missions, and he's going to know that now, so he's going to be a bit worried about that. Yeah, 15 casualties there. Not much, but hey, I'm going to stack up some casualties when we land. Couple damage there. Okay, now we've got the first of our bombing raids over here. We haven't encountered any enemy resistance, but this is going to be the first mass bomber raid since, well, for a long time, actually. Okay, 32 casualties there, 6 squads are disabled, more aircraft coming in. More aircraft. Yeah, since the incident. That's another 6 casualties there, 1 squad disabled, 2 disabled, some more bombers coming in here. Some more bombers. Oh, thank you very much there, Blinson. Yeah, so if you guys are unaware, please do go ahead and check out the Battle Group Gamer on YouTube. Really awesome guy. He's actually not from Singapore. I used to think he was from Singapore for some reason, so don't ask me why. But yeah, he's actually not Singaporean. So that's really all. That's all you need, really, isn't it? Right, now this is where the actual casualties are stacking up. Excellent. Ideally, that'll cause them some disruption and really try and just trap them in that area. Make them easy pickings. Good old USSA. USSA, not USSA. That'd be a wrong state. Oh, the Buenos Aires. Oh. Yeah, so the Buenos Aires Maru finally goes down there. The Japanese damage control isn't exactly spectacular. That's a shame. Okay, so we can see ships there to the north. Catalina's B-17Es, okay. Yeah, indeed, the United Soviet States. Right, what the hell are G3M2s doing over here? Ooh, that's a nice big ship. Maybe I should land some hits on it, though. Please? 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 Oh, come on, guys. You're making me look bad. Oh, okay. I know they're carrying bombs, but why are they even over there? But okay, well, god damn it. I know, right? I was hoping they'd hit there, really drive home the point, but that's fine. At least we know there's ships over there, so targets over there. But I can imagine it's going to be running a combat air patrol over there now. More than likely. It's not like we really intended to actually hit the port, to be honest. Okay. I need to see what his movements in Malaya are like. Are we going to see any more action from the Kidabutai? That's what I'm interested in. I don't know why, actually. Honestly, I don't know why they're doing that. I can't remember setting up any sort of mission like this, so I'm not entirely sure why they're doing this. They can't seem to land a hit either, which is annoying. I honestly don't know why they're doing that. Yeah, they failed at that. Possibly. We'll have to double check that one. Have to double check that. Yeah, I can't locate due to the weather. That's a shame. No, honestly, Monkey, honestly, I'm not kidding on this one. I don't know why they're doing that one. It must be due to the patrol area. I'm not even kidding. I've honestly not set them to do that. It's gonna be because of their patrol zone. Okay, another bombardment over here. That 100th Chinese car, god damn it. I might have to actually use battleships just to try and bring this to an end. Yeah, 30 lashes were a wet noodle. Okay, so we've got our deliberate attack over here then. Trying to destroy this Chinese cores. And this base force over here. I mean, I could have gone with a shock attack, but I do want to do it just in case. How much air cover is available to hit when shot? I could get some K-27s on board with that, really. I think what I might do is actually take the cruiser force that we have at Cambran Bay and use them to bombard. Okay, they retreat. They're going to be absolutely useless in battle now. Okay. 137 casualties, only disabled, for 1,896 casualties inflicted, 51 scores destroyed, 82, yeah, that's not bad. And best way to deal with when is use Shanghai as a base for the 40 centimeters of BBs and bombard them. What's up there, Parrot Joe? How you doing there, my friend? Yeah, I think we can do that. I might be able to take the actual, yep, here we go, our deliberate attack at Comac. Let's see how this goes. Oh my god, we actually captured it! Banzai! They've surrendered! Oh, Tedo Hiker Banzai! Oh my god. Only 92 casualties. Oh, the Jedi are gonna feel this one here today. Oh, that is good news. Yep, he's not gonna be happy this turn. Okay, why am I spending fortifications on that island? I should stop doing that, but that is fantastic. I know, I finally got a turn when I could taunt him. Yeah, the Comac Death March. But that is fantastic. Holy mother of god, I did not expect us to take Comac. Okay, so we're going to get some Destroy Minesweepers up to Comac right now. Any naval sightings? Yeah, we'll have to take a look. We might still have an idea of where his forces are, that past Luganville, but we'll have to see. I think MacArthur will feel justified in his belief, indeed. Who's winning? We've had a really good turn here, so I'm going to say me for once on this turn. Which would be nice, but holy mother of god, that was good. I still don't know why we've had, like, naval attacks up there. It must be due to, like, the patrol zone. Okay. I need to get some garrisons here to these bases, sorry. But we can sort it out. You know what, guys? I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it's not butter. Look at that. There's a... That's an incredible amount of force there. Holy mother of god. Okay, Destroy Minesweepers need to get up there ASAP. His forces bypass and headed up this way. Though supposedly we've only seen 3 ships. Okay, that is awesome. Right, I'm going to quickly tab out here. End the recording. There we go. That's indeed... Yeah, that's all the forces from the landing force actually split up. Okay, so what I'm going to quickly do here then, guys, is... Yep, I have a lot of tabs, do forgive me. I was going to quickly upload the video from the actual replay. So, 2 seconds. Yeah, they fought like Gandhi, not Apaches and Comanches. The poor allied lookout who saw half a Japanese merchant fleet. I know, right? Okay. 2 seconds here, guys. Videos. Right, I think it's that one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to start uploading the actual replay here as we speak. There we go. That was awesome. Holy shit, that was awesome. I just can't believe we made out. He's actually split his forces over here, Ben. Intriguing. Intriguing. Right. I'm annoyed now. Oh dear. Well, I'm uploading the turn as we speak, so what I'll do is when it's ready I can upload it, and yeah, that'll be good there. Yeah, I mean, that is exactly it. I can't believe we made it out. The upload shouldn't take too long there. Okay, so he's got half his force down here. Half the force over there. Yeah, don't chase him, just refuel them. Yeah, there's no way in hell I'm chasing them. We got out of that, and we got out of that really, really nicely. The Kirabutai is over here. Okay. They've stuck together, actually, so fair enough. Yeah, plenty of fuel over here, so what I can do then is fall them back into each other. From the sound of things, happy. Yeah, that was an excellent, excellent turn for us. Holy shit. Okay, the oil is over here. Still a decent amount of oil. Well, fuel. So what we're going to do here then, head back, refuel the Kirabutai. Well. Well, I mean, these are all the ships that were already together. It's just like, obviously, there's a lot of them. And like, these are all the patrol ships and all that sort of stuff. So let's take a look then. We've got a sub-patrol over here. What I'm going to do then is disband her to make it easier. Yeah, I'm just so goddamn happy. No, the only issue is actually going to be trying to recombine these forces to a degree. I do have an oiler over here. I don't know whether I should unload that fuel there. I don't think there's much point doing that. I could refuel the tanker. Sorry, the somebody, but there's no point doing that. Okay. Right, just grab them together then. You should totally bombard Brisbane for a single turn to mess with him. Yeah, just like a certain dominance over him. Okay. Now, what we're going to do here then is we're going to have the Kirabutai refueled, but we're going to have the Kirabutai just basically overwatch the situation here. We've been very lucky. I mean, what's interesting is the fact that we didn't pick up on the cruiser mine layers over here, so things could still happen. I've got a very strong force down here, to be honest, still, which is very good news. There we go. Monkey's right on that one. We don't need to hit New May with aircraft. That's completely false. Yeah, we don't need to hit them with air power. All we need to do now is just march on down here. I mean, what I could do here then is, I don't know, we need to assemble these guys. Oh, look who it is. How you doing there, my dude? Okay, so we just got out of there. Really well, Major. We didn't lose a single ship. He only caught one of the ships twice, and he only landed one hit on the superstructure before she escaped. We had our H6K4s actually land down here. Thank you very much there for the follow, I think. It hasn't come up as a notification on my end as of yet. Thank you very much there, Pirate Joe. That was a bit delayed, actually. Yeah, okay. So these guys need to head back in. Yep, I mean, we hit these free transports over here, so that was quite good. That's going to be a little bit of dominance there. The H6K4s performed very well there. Very well. Can you show the air and ship losses? Yep, sure. I'll go ahead and do that. Right, so ship sunk, so we'll take a look at the last turn. So I did lose Buenos Aires Maru, unfortunately. She did go down here to flood in, unfortunately. But, yeah, we couldn't leave her at Tarawa. I mean, we could have potentially left her at Tarawa, but obviously she would have been just another target. So, yeah, she did go down there. She continually suffered with flooding. But we did sink these pretty ships over here. I mean, in fairness, she's kind of been... Well, she's been written off a few turns ago, really. Yeah, so these are fairly small going, but still it's nice I should take that. Okay. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Aircraft losses, let's see. Today, unfortunately 2 G3M2 nails there, that's unfortunate. A K-21, D3A Val, PPY, 5 Catalina, B-17E. That's good to see he's losing a B-17E. Okay, first and foremost, let's go ahead and see what the hell's going on over here then. Like, why did they do that? What? Oh, so he has... Wow. Wow, okay. So he had the Pensacola, the Minneapolis, the Achilles and the Leander, the Kitty and the Parrot. That was actually quite a powerful force, and we were lucky to get out of that. Yeah, we'll have the H6K force, I think, on active service and for the time being. I'm still confused why those G3M2s did that. I still don't understand that. Okay, so we've been hitting this force over here then. So the 3rd Cavalry Regiment, and I think we saw the Manchester Battalion over here as well. Yep. I should have actually been running reconnaissance over them. I might have forgotten to do that, actually. Okay. I don't get this one. I really don't get that. I mean, that is a new one to me. I really do not understand why that happened there. Those are the only G3M2 squadrons in this area. So, I don't know. I really don't know what's going on there. Anybody got an explanation as to why our G3M2s decided to go AWOL? Considering they're actually assigned to this area, and bloody well not this area? I mean, there's a few ships over there, granted, but it's not worth it if I don't have air cover. Thunderstorm's hard to hit a ship. See, the thing is, though, Major, we didn't have them even tasked to do this. I've had them patrol this area all this time. I didn't want them to go do this, let alone do it with bombs, so I'm just... Yeah? Surge Shark, Naval Attack Arc. Okay. Strange. And will you leave some heavy surface units from the Kidabutai behind for protection, like 2 BBs? What we're going to do is actually have... Well, I don't know about leaving BBs, but... Naval attack is an all or nothing type attack. Oh, right, okay. That's interesting. Okay, so even though they've actually got a patrol pattern set up, they still might go for targets of opportunity then. Okay, fair enough. Because I've... Yeah, you guys have seen yourself. I've not altered that mission at all. Okay. I suppose they have been sighted, man. Intriguing. Some other group can spot it and they can attack it. Well, that makes sense, because we do have some reconnaissance flying from over here at Bangkok, then. Okay, now that's good information to know about, then. I didn't realise that. That's good to know. So what happened was the Allied transports had their detection level increased by some of the source reconnaissance, the G3 sorted as a result. So that's intriguing, then. How come they didn't use our torpedoes, then? Is that due to the, like, short notice or something of that nature? Still rather intriguing anyhow. Right, so he does have a unit over here. I need to go in March and deal with that. I'll take this regiment, actually. Range probably okay. Yeah, the range makes sense. I mean, if we take a look at the range, then, let's see. And they are flying a fair distance, so let's see. That is 17 hexes. Yeah, aircraft data. So their normal range is about 15 hexes. Okay, that makes sense. It said Europa on the stream start. Oh. I don't know about that one, probably because I was streaming Europa just before. We did amazing, Carl. We didn't lose a single ship. Okay, top 3 of the dice roll even when all conditions are met. That's intriguing, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna fret. I'm just a little bit surprised, really, but that does make sense. I'm glad it's been explained anyhow. So I do feel significantly better about it. Okay. Yep, it looks like his forces are trying to escape now to Singapore, so that's understandable. Knew that was going to happen sometime soon. Any air losses? Only slight, really. Probably operational, to be honest. We can actually take a look at what was the cause. Yeah, 2 operational. So all the losses this turn have been operational, actually, which is rather intriguing. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm going to say this is actually a legacy order here. This is definitely from, yeah. have that reduced down to 15. I'll take a look at adjusting that mission anyhow. K27-1 over there. Amusingly enough, I'm just back from York myself. Ah, that's awesome, dude. Glad you had a nice time in York. Definitely my favourite city. Just so wonderful. Okay, so I had the men remain here instead of marching on to Patan for the time being. I want to actually have some of these squads replaced before they go in. Otherwise they're going to be in for a rough time. I'm not going to be launching any attacks, but obviously I don't want to be in a difficult position. Yeah, indeed, Jorvik. Okay, that Naval's taken an exceptionally long time to march there, but at least they're going to be there shortly. Right. Should be another day then until the 4th is ready. Yep, one more day until they're ready. Vikings, Norman, churches, and chocolate. Oh dear. Okay, they've just arrived. Is this just playing the music? Same music. 2 seconds here, guys. Just gonna restart the music. Don't stop the music. Okay, how's that upload going? Ah, there we go. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna quickly get this turn replay uploaded. So, I'm gonna put on the Happy Dappy special screen while I'm doing this. There we go. My god, I've never had such amazing skills of doing anything before, so this is like all new. So let's get this uploaded, and then you guys will be able to see the turn replay. Okay, then, yeah, another 2 seconds here, really. Just going to get everything sorted out, and then, obviously, for those who didn't get a chance to see the replay, they can see that. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, smooth transition. Smooth operator. Okay. There we go. It'll only take me about 2 seconds here to do this, guys, so don't worry about that. Sorry for making you wait. Bam, bam, bam. I tell you what, I might fuck with him. I think I might fuck with THD and just call the turn like disaster immersing or something, or disaster. Yeah, disaster off of Luganville, like, you know, like really make you think, oh my god, it's worked, and then it's like, oh shit, I got nothing. Oh man, that'd be beautiful. It's gonna be the first time I ever get to tease him, so this is gonna be great. He's gonna be like, oh well, doesn't matter anyway, and I'm like, it matters to me. Okay, and that'll be there we go. Okay, so that's just publishing. Okay. Right, there you go, guys. The replay is now live. Let's bring this back up over here. There you go. So that's a link to it there. Luganville Lunacy. Yeah, indeed. Sounds about right. And yeah, there we go. That transition is done. Ah, there we go. Thank you for bearing with me, guys. Okay, wow. I just honestly didn't anticipate this to go anywhere near as well. So that was like an amazing bonus. Like, holy mother of God, that was great. Okay. I think unloading supplies here. See you soon there, pirate. Okay. I'm going to stop building the fortifications here, just focus on the... then again, do I need to pop... do I build the airfield, or do I build a port? Incidentally, I would not discount Or's defenses. Allied over a battle has 3 times 25 Warhawks in early January and another 25 times 2 in mid-late. Variable reinforcements are off. He has 125 Warhawks entering at Brisbane. Yeah, sure, how do you do that? Is there like a way... if you could actually message me on Discord, then Major, like how to do that would be appreciated. Okay. I don't know, I might just actually go about building up the port instead, actually. But I don't know. I'll decide on that one later. Yeah, I mean, what I'm going to do here, then, is bring all our forces together, make sure they can actually reach La Foa over here, unload, and then we can begin the assault on New Mayor. But this is fantastic. I mean, having been able to take Comac is brilliant. Yeah, he had very low supply here, so that's good news. We'll go ahead and take a look at the actual battle report itself then, shall we? Oh yeah, but what I mean is like how, like, can I copy and paste this? Like, how do I do that? Okay, so let's take a look over here then. So terrain was in their advantage, leaders, preparation, experience, interesting. You can get a text file from a save folder of your Admiral's Edition install. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to do that then. Right, yeah, that was brilliant though. I mean, that forced surrender was fantastic. I mean, had it... I'm just so happy about that. It's honestly great. The first time we take it, that's brilliant. Yeah, so I'm glad. I'm very glad. I do wonder then, was it due to the fact that we obviously had, Oh yeah, like I know what you mean by the combat reports, it's just like, I didn't know how you could actually transfer them. Like, obviously I can't copy and paste on that. But yeah, that was great. Okay. So, one comes with 25 on service, 7 in reserve, okay. Well, what we should probably do then is when we do actually head over here to Brisbane then, as we will do, I reckon. What we'll do then is obviously run our reconnaissance on the way over, but I'd say probably hit the airfield perhaps then, while they're still on the ground, try and like knock their numbers out to a degree. Obviously while they're still located in potentially the same location, that could be quite good. Though we'll decide once we get there. We've got to obviously organise this invasion once again. Okay. But my god, I just can't believe how well things have gone here. Yeah, that's great. Okay. A non-entity, okay. Right, what I'm going to do here then is... Where do I even tell them to meet up, really? Right, they're going to converge in the Helru number room. Oh, then again, no, I'll just give them orders. So I'm a little bit worried about this with the mines at Comac. What do you guys reckon, then? Do we send the destroy mine sweepers to Comac? Yeah, I mean, I've got the destroying minesweepers over here. We've also got destroyers in this general area. Whereabouts is the Kinagusa man? Okay, so they're over here then, okay. They managed to move very, very far there, so they must have been moving on full speed there. I mean, oh, hello. I've got an idea of what's going on over here now. So we've got some sort of radio and transmission then. So he's got aircraft over here, then that's what we would have suspected anyhow. Definitely ships over there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the picture overall then. Not seeing anything in this area here. Palmyra, not seeing anything. These guys are still on their way back. Okay, how do we go over here then? Right, you've unloaded all the troops, that's fantastic. Yeah. One more day until they're actually packed. Okay. There's really not many of them here, I'm not gonna lie. But at least it gives me a little bit of aviation support here. And really, that's nice. Yeah, it's only a slight amount of aviation support there, but it's enough just to support a small float plane squadron. And if I can use these engineers, at least I could potentially, I don't know. I mean, do I build a fortification? I don't think it's going to work, is it? And we'll allow them to repair the airfield and then see what we can do with them. Because I don't think fortifications are going to do much at this moment in time. So we'll focus on the airfield, get the airfield back into service if we can do. And go from there, really. Okay, now. I want to get the 24th Infantry Regiment off of Midway. There's a lot of troops, really. They've only got one of their guns over here. I want them off the island. The reason being, I'm going to just leave behind the Naval Guard and this engineering unit. Well, aviation unit, whatever you want to call it as. But, this is it. Get it off the island, and we can actually get it used elsewhere, rather than just being here just to be bombarded and rot in doing very little. Right, cancel that and load in. Okay, load. So select this unit. It's a shame that it just doesn't quite fit, but that's okay. So turn troop load on only, sorry. Except, okay. So there'll be a couple troops left behind. I mean, it is a risk. It is a very big risk having the Akagi Maru here. There is detection, but it looks as if it is either decreasing or wasn't that great to begin with. I mean, I could consider that, but I don't know. It's a bit of a risk, isn't it? Let's take a look at the operations log then. So we capture bursting. At long last. Yeah, the Buenos Aires goes down there due to the flooding. Temporary flotation found aboard the SSI-15. Okay, we can load in now. Right, Toho Maru detected by PBY-5 Catalina. Snooped by Allied heavy bomber, okay. Overstood Vi, Mersing. Yeah, that's interesting then. So Allied torpedo bomber sighted over Mersing. Clark's of Vi, Mersing. I'm just so happy that we take Comac. That really makes things significantly easier. Okay. I'm gonna stop fortifying that position there. I don't think it's really worth it doing anything else with it. Honestly, I'd like to get the base force and move it elsewhere. The fortress is gonna cause any... well, it'll cause some issues anyhow. But this base force over here would be useful elsewhere. It's only got 8 engineers, but like naval support and just aviate. Well, it's not even a huge amount, but it's still useful. It's a small one, but it's still useful. If indeed I can even move it. I forgot about you, RO61. Have you offloaded the Chichijima Special Base Force? You have? Okay. Yep, a Roinema. How are we looking at Roinema then? Aviation support is at 29. We require 26. So at least that's sort of that situation. Building fortifications here, but do I really need to bother? It could be handy. How do I go back into stream to watch the turn results? If you go into the actual YouTube channel, you'll find that I've actually uploaded the video with the turn replay on there, so you can watch that if you'd like. Obviously, that's up to you, but it is there for you and available. Okay. Right, we have our Oscars over here. Can I still not make it to Luganville? fantastic, okay. So I'm going to transfer the KI-43s to Luganville. But there we go. So, one of them left behind, which is also the reserve aircraft that we put there yesterday. That'll be ready tomorrow to join them at Luganville. Okay. Right, so we've actually got some serious... well, we're actually building our air power now to a degree. What's the aviation looking like? 171... Oh. 120, and we only need 59, so that's good news. Also going to keep on expanding the airfield. Yep, okay. So I'm not going to be able to move any other aircraft here for the time being, but that's fine. Okay. I'm going to increase the amount of rest here. But this is good news. This is very good news. Okay, so what I can attempt to do here then is really try and shoot down his PPYs, his B-17s, or just whatever is doing reconnaissance over the island. If I can do that, that is going to be quite nice. He's obviously going to detect this, but these guys are going to be bound for elsewhere. What I'd like to do is obviously have moved over to, well, New Mayor to protect that from any bombing raids. And elsewhere, we can obviously move the squadron about, really. We've got options. Okay. But at least we have some additional protection here. It means that this base is somewhat more guarded. How goes the expansion in Tarawa? 7% there, yeah. It's going to take longer, but that's fine. I need to go about moving these elements to the Naval Guard. There's not much reason for them to really be here. It's all kind of jumbled, to be fair. I might just have them flown out of there, to be honest. That might be an easier way than using that fuel. Okay. So very happy about that. Right. So there's 1,000 supply here then. Okay. I think what I'm going to do then is let's take a look at this. There's only really one ship that needs to remain here. To a degree. We can take a wee bit more in terms of liberty now due to the fact that we have Kitabutai on station. So obviously, yeah, we don't need to worry too much about naval attacks. Obviously in this area. We'll see. Right, so what I'm going to do here then is, do we keep the H6K4s on naval attack? Is it worthwhile doing? Might be if it means that we could potentially catch. We'll see. Altitude obviously doesn't matter that tremendously much. Oh, can I finally reattach this unit? Oh my god, it's only taken forever. Fantastic. My god, I wanted to do that for a long time. The last one's over here at Roynema. Can I actually finally fill the squadron out? So these will be ready in a week. This guy can be transferred down there. H6K4s back to Naval Search. Let Kitabutai strike what they find. Yeah, I mean, this is if they come over here, the only way they're going to damage it is if they actually come and bombard it, but obviously then they're going to come under potential mine attack. Well, damage from the mine. So okay, we'll put them back on Naval Search. Obviously, it's going to give us a real nice eye in the sky, really. Lovely, lovely. Okay, Naval Search. How are they looking? Okay, so 12 days for those guys. The aircraft didn't take much in the way of damage. They do have some fatigue on them. Okay. Very happy about that. I mean, that was great, though, to see them actually go into action. Yeah. But them on a narrow patrol out where you think his heavy cruiser group will end up. Oh, well, naval attack. Okay. Yeah, I'll go with naval search actually. I don't want to risk them too much. I don't have many to replace them, and I suppose we can just keep it as a bit of a terror for him, really. Hello there, Sean Mack. How you doing there, my friend? Yeah, so I'll set this up then. I'm gonna have to have them rest, but obviously there's more of a squadron. They do have some reserves as well. What happened on the turn? We took 0 losses, and yep, everything went fantastic. We took Comac. Honestly, it's just kind of crazy how well things went. Okay, 64 to do me fine there. There we go. Okay. Where are Nagato and Mutsu? Like, I know it's meant to be, what is it, like, meant to be pronounced like Nagato, but I don't know, I just like saying Nagato. It sounds weirdly more Japanese. Okay. Yeah, the first battleship has arrived. So, Nagato's over here. She's on her way back. Moving at 7 knots here. I could potentially split them up, but obviously it's not much of a difference there in terms of speed. Thank you very much for Infinite. Okay, actually what we're going to do here then is I'll split them up to a degree then. I'll leave a destroyer. Katori's over here as well, okay. Hello there, Pirate Joe. Welcome back, my friend. So what's the plan, cheese? Big G's? Right, I'll leave behind the patrol boats. Oh, well... I'll take the destroyers, leave them the patrol boats. And we'll actually take a look at that in just a second. Right. Could these guys actually manage mission speed, considering the fact that they've only got system damage and engine damage? I think they can probably manage mission speed. We don't need to worry about flooding, do we? So we should be alright there. I mean, obviously 18 knots is significantly faster than, like... And there's that force too. Yep, they're headed back to truck. In fact, what I'll do then is actually have the cow move in here. There we go. You have Yukumo. Maybe. I assume she's a light cruiser. Doesn't look like we have her yet. Oh, I don't think so then. Okay. Yep, loan's been completed over here, so they're going to be heading down there. Yep, the good news is the Naval invasion will take place next turn then. That's good news. I mean, this is great. I mean, had they arrived at Naval this turn as well, that would have been, like, really scary for him. Is he aware of them? Yeah, he's aware of them, but at this point, what the hell can he do about that? Can't really do anything about it. It's kind of too late. I mean, it can probably try and do something like transfer aircraft, but it's not like he's got plenty of time to actually prepare. Yep, okay. The heavy cruisers there will be quite welcome. So, 2 heavy cruisers, 2 light cruisers there, plenty of DDs. That's great. And it's important that we actually have that force escorted due to the fact that we have the LSD over there. So that's an important ship. Okay. So I'm going to have them sent to Naval. They're taking this element of the 24th Infantry and then 2 engineering units. I can try and get, yeah, the LSD is super important. LSD important. You cheeky devil, you. No, she's great. We don't really get many of them, do we? So I'd like to try and maintain her. Okay. I need to get all this sorted out. That's going to be the difficult part. I mean, we could take a risk with the mines. Oh, thank you very much for it. Yeah, indeed helps with the banzai charges. Oh dear. Yeah, I'll have to expand the port more than likely. It'll soon be ours. Okay, return to Luganville. How many men are you carrying? 316, okay. Just get back to Luganville. Alright. So we'll have the Kidabutai. I'll say we'll patrol there then. Maybe a little bit further out, actually. Oh, it comes in July, okay. Yeah, okay. And I could tell them all to return to Bellop. Can you check? Sure, go ahead and have a look for you. Not seen her. 41 days until we have her. Actually, I remember reading a post. Alright, that's kind of cool actually, if they help the rest of the task force unload faster. And obviously if that is true or not, we don't know at this moment in time, but that's cool. I know obviously they unload faster, so that's very handy. Okay. Oh, it's a heavy cruiser, right, okay. Right. I might just have them all head for thoe. That probably is going to be the easiest way to do things. Combine them where I can. And obviously they're going to be under the close cover there. I'll bring the patrol boats and Kinagusa back over here actually. And do we have any new decent ships coming soon? So we'll have a sub-chaser tomorrow. In 9 days we'll have the Shoho, which is going to be nice. Sub-chasers. That's going to be handy. Yeah. More submarines is very good. Yunyo in 66 days. Yeah, we do get another LSD there. So you can think we sank 3 transports over here actually. We did have our own Buenos Aires Maru finally go down, unfortunately. She went down due to the flooding, really. So we did sink. Yeah, I mean this is it. 216 points, but okay. Nice. Right, so they're heading to thoe. Oh, right, okay. That's going to cause him some worries. I mean, there's a part of me that thinks, do we just have them assemble and then move them in, but I'll just get them moving now. While we've got the actual, just get them in. Like, what I'm going to do here then is I can form a service task force here, actually. Form it of 4 destroyers that aren't obviously buggered. So what we'll do then is, we'll have them on 1 reaction. I'm going to have them patrol just outside Logistical. So I'd say about there, maybe. Well, turn that reaction down. Actually, I don't think there's any ships around, so we don't need to worry about that. So what I'll do then is actually set them on a patrol pattern. There we go, like that. There we go. Then at least we have something there to protect them. I'm going to take the 2 destroy minesweepers over here. They can head over here then. But there's no Yukumo scenario 1. Okay. Had the minesweeper sent to Ballop. Okay, at least there's a few of them here. I'm just so happy that our units have made it here. That is great. I mean, this is just amazing. And there's a lot of artillery, a lot of tanks in this as well. So for them to make it through with only a single scratch on one of them, that is nice. Once they arrive down there, I can recombine them. But the Kidabutai needs to remain on station in this area then, just to make sure that nothing can go wrong. Plenty of them here as well. Surprisingly large amount of ships there, wasn't there? Should be in more planology, I can imagine. Yeah, you take a look, there's like all these tanks aboard here. So it's going to be about 1 to 2 days then before everything really arrives. Perhaps more. I'll bring the Kinagusa and these patrol boats back around here then. Yeah, I mean, this is it. We've got additional warships heading down this way as well. We've got an airfield that's expanded over here. We've got fighters now over the airfield. We have the ability to strike at the enemy with our H6K4s if it comes to that. So yeah, that's really quite nice. Severe storms as well, not gonna do them a wonder. Submarine over here. Yeah, decent amount of patrol. Endurance, really. I'll go patrol around here. She's just probably not a big game then, Joe. Yeah, please don't unload infantry here. Yep, they'll arrive tomorrow. Just a tad bit of fuel there. Use that just to refuel the other ships, just to a small degree to perhaps, well, perhaps. Probably like the actual warship, to be honest. Yeah, the Haruna Maroon. I think she was the one who took the hit, or was that the Hikawa Maroon? I think that was the Hikawa Maroon. But I mean, she's carrying there 2,500 men alone. Impressive numbers, really. It's not going to come in as one ordered force, but at least it will trickle in there. There we go, Hikawa Maru. So I think she was the ship that was actually targeted. I mean, thank God she was making their 18 knots, yeah. That probably saved her life. Double check that everyone's heading to the right location. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. In fact, I'll bring the Kitabutai closer. Yeah, that's where I'm going. They're all doing, they're all marching. Sorry, they're all going to land at Thoe. I'm not going to land at Comac at all, really. I'm sending 2 destroyer minesweepers north to Bellap Island so they can begin clearing mines from Comac. But yeah, everything else is moving south. It's all going to move to Thoe. There's really no reason for us to land at Comac. Okay. No, don't worry, my dude. How many troops landed already at Thoe? At Thoe, there's about 1,000 frontline troops and 1,000 second-line troops and 12 guns. They've mostly been chilling here at the moment, just obviously keeping the beachhead secure. And the question is, do I begin marching them now? But I'm going to wait for the reinforcements to arrive. Yeah, so let's take a look at the actual weather around here then. Yeah, that weather was really bad over here as well. So that makes sense why they probably got out. The Kinagusa, she's just over here. And do we have intel on his defenses? We know he has something in the region between, like, I don't know. It's somewhere in the region of, like, 3,000 to 4,000 men. Something like that. I might just patrol this area, to be honest. Aoba class has a charmed life in this game so far, considering that one major surface engagement. I know, right? Okay. We'll let them patrol just this area here, then. Must be a friendly base, okay. We'll look for the Miyokos in a moment. We should have a side bet for the last ship standing by class. Oh, what are you going to do if it's Yamato for the battleships? Oh dear. We're gonna, well, we need another day for the 4th Division to be ready, and then we're gonna start loading up to hit the south end of Borneo. It's not bad. Doomsday, how you doing there, my friend? Okay, I'm gonna tell these guys to return to Bellap Island. I'll sort them out once they actually get there. It's a week-long campaign to take Noumea. Then what's our plan? Our plan is really, well, what we're going to do then is actually sweep south to take control of, well, take control of Lord Howe Island, Norfolk Island, and then Raoul Island down here. What we need to do as well is begin to just, I need to get this airfield up and running. Get some airfields in the area, get the logistics set up. We'll have Rabaul. I think what we'll do is we'll take Rabaul first, and then we'll take Port Moresby. I don't know, it's strange actually, I didn't think things would go so well. So I've not really thought about what we're going to do in the immediate, but we'll focus on taking New Caledonia and see where we are really. Okay. Right, Bellap Island. Return to Bellap Island. It's like a bloody film, isn't it? Return to the Bellap Island. Yeah, so we'll have a decent surface force down that way. We've actually got some forces on surface as well, which is good. I'm just so glad things went well. Like, Jesus, I did not expect that. It does make the thing so much easier. I am beating the neck. Okay, so if the Yamato sink 2 or 3 carriers, then you might forgive them. Yeah, then they're patrolling down there. I think that's fine, just keep them patrolling this area here. Give us a chance to really get things moving. The Kidabutai is going to be moving her sweet, juicy arse to about this position here, man. Okay. Yeah, so she's going to be in a position there to overwatch all the operations in this area. I mean, like, if we take a look, so where she's at now, obviously she has range over the entire island there, and obviously a little bit beyond that, so that's good. Submarines are the real CV killers. Well, most of the shit I know. Yeah, okay. How's the activity around Fiji been lately? It's been kinda interesting to say the very least. Probably closest way to put it. He's been moving on a lot of ships. It looks as if he's recently reinforced Fiji itself with potentially aircraft tenders, potentially just additional aircraft. It's unknown really. I've not really done reconnaissance over Fiji for a little while. We sank a couple ships around it though, which has been quite nice. Obviously we've seen these ships that are going to be now in that area. And the question is, he knows the Kidabutai is over here then. Yep. He knows that we obviously struck at Noumea there to destroy those ships. So I don't think he's going to be coming back. I do have my Jakes over here. They do have a lot of fatigue, but I'm going to up that just for the time being. Yeah, so I'll have his H6K4s running the actual naval search here. Did you ever read the AAR where... No, I've never read that, but go on, tell me how bad it was, because I can imagine it being quite bad. I can imagine it being a pretty awful situation. Oh dear. Okay. So we do need to keep an eye. Yeah, we've got a couple submarines over here. The only issue is, well, Ooh, so close. So close. Moving southwest. Okay, we'll give it a go. We're not gonna really bomb Fiji with the Kitaputai. The reason being, I don't really want to lose pilots. We don't have to do it like that. I think he lost 2 to 3 carriers. Jesus, like how do you, that must be just devastating. There's not much more devastating in this world than that. Okay, I don't think he's actually going to head this way, but what we're going to do here then is attempt to intercept him with submarines if we can. That's how Mafia works. I like that meme. She's low fuel. I'm gonna have her return to Luganville, to be honest. Yeah, I can imagine she's probably gonna attempt. Well, they're gonna attempt to return to Suva, I'd imagine, if they're not gonna stay at sea. It's gonna be interesting. I think he's probably gonna have them head back and try to catch us. But obviously, once we have... Well, we're going to have the Kitaputai. Thank you very much there, WTH. Thank you for the follow there. Yeah, we're going to have the Kitaputai, obviously, on station over here. What is the rearm level of truck? Oh my god, thoe, you are right. We forgot to take a look at that. I'm sorry, my friend. Thank you for reminding me. Ooh, Suguru. She's going to be arriving home tomorrow. Let's go ahead. So, I think... Okay, so we're up to 4,400 here. That's intriguing. Well, we should shake him down for fuel. Tap his carrier somewhere, tell him to deliver. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. She's been rearmed. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. So we've been able to rearm them. Oh, superb. We can have her leave port today. That is fantastic. So the Nagato is going to be... Well, the Mutsu is going to be heading south once again. Fantastic news there. Brilliant. We could potentially use her to reinforce the invasion around Port Moresby. A little bit of engine damage there. That's great. That's really, really good. Hello there, Widra. What, Widra? I don't know how you pronounce it, but how are you doing? And the situation is amazing, like, A-OK. Literally 0 losses, we only took a single shell hit. Amazingly. Yeah, thank you once again there, Infinite. My god, this is amazing. I feel like I've hit the big time. People have shared links for me. I don't have to do this stuff myself. I'm just so happy. That went very well. I mean, it would have been amazing had we been able to land the torpedo bombers on his ships as well, but he's in a very different situation here. I don't think he's going to bother returning. I don't think he's going to bother coming back. I think he's going to recognize the fact that if I return, I'm going to lose those ships. There's like no two ways about that. He's got to recognize that. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys reckon, Ben? Is he mad enough? Is he going to return? He might. He could attempt it. They call him the Butcher. Okay. But the good news, if he does return, we'll obviously have our naval search in effect. It's going to be great. Plenty of patrol boats. We've even got our own service ships as well to intercept them. And the great thing here is the actual coral reefs really are doing us a solid. He could attempt to head down this way. We punished him for attacking midway, so he might be more cautious. Who knows? Actually, speaking of that, bearing in mind this is the historical block their bullets for your bodies game. I like that. Jesus, that does make me laugh. I love that one. He's basically a summer general. That's actually genius. Okay. Ah, thank you so very much for J-Stream once again. You sneaky son of a bitch. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of considering those 3 AKs and the rare probably carried something important. I don't know. I think it might have just been supply run or something like that. They might have even brought potentially more troops or something of that nature. But whatever the hell's in New Maya now is pretty much doomed. We have a lot of men here. Like, more than a division's worth of men. A hell of a lot of equipment. Not to mention we'll have armor. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Of course it is jungles, of course it's going to be fortified. But this is good. Yeah, even if it's just supplies. I mean, this is it, isn't it? It's like beforehand, obviously he struck with the cruisers when the Kidabutai was at least about 2 days or something of that nature before she could get into action. It's like, obviously, he'd have to return, he'd more than likely arrive in the daytime, and then he'd just be prayed for the Kidabutai's aircraft. I think what I'm going to do here, then, is I'm actually going to bring this guy. I'm going to have them head down here to the thoe. I'm going to turn that down to... turn about 3 or something like that. I might even I might lower that even further, actually. I'll lower it down to about 1, actually, just in case. If there's any shipping in the area, let the Kidabutai deal with it. I don't want him to be drawn in over here. Fiji is in a position to launch a counterattack on the eastern flank. I don't think he's really got much in the way over here. I mean, what we're going to do now is... all I need to do is actually get the men onto the island over here at New Caledonia. Once we actually have those men there at New Caledonia, if you move kind of south to Fiji, he would be linking up with them. I'll try to draw you in that direction with your sortie count low from the actions of us, indeed. Yeah, so we're in a really strong position now, due to the fact that we're actually on the other side of New Caledonia. That's actually kind of handy. I've got search aircraft at Funafuti, I've got search aircraft at Espirito Santo, we've also got those KF-43s as well, which is quite nice. Obviously they're going to be running the naval search this turn. And there's a lot of H6K4s as well. I think just on the off chance, I'm actually going to increase this to 60-40. Just in case. Have that patrol over Luganville just in case. Okay, reinforcements are delayed. Well, replacements are delayed, but that's not too bad. Yeah, Effet and Tano will be useful. I would like to take them, don't get me wrong. I'm just going to take them when we actually do have an opportunity to do so. I'm half tempted to send some ships down this way. Oh, have a nice lunch there, my friend. But we'll deal with this first, one step at a time. Okay, so you're going to go refuel, and then you're going to retire to the Bella Islands. That's fine. Yeah, the way I'm going to play this is... Let's see, so I've got a level 1 airfield over here. Obviously, I'm going to increase that further. Now, Savai is 31 hexes away, which is a hell of a distance. Now you talk about this island over here. It wouldn't be a bad thing to grab it. But, I mean, I could take this island over here, like Kandalvu Island, which is, yeah, it's a bit closer. And what we're going to have to do is obviously get the reconnaissance, but what I'm going to try and do is build up my actual presence down here. To be honest, what I'm thinking here then when it comes to actually taking Fiji is... once the 56th Division takes Rabaul and takes Port Moresby, then I can actually have them sent south. And we can ideally put ourselves into a position where we can actually control the Coral Sea in a pretty substantial manner, then I can actually get away with doing that. And it's a good job that the Mutsu is actually ready now, because she can go ahead and escort those forces, really provide a very strong backbone. So, yeah, it gives us a lot of cover there. Quite a lot to work with. Well, to be honest, it'd be a hell of a lot easier just to bomb him from probably, like, New Maya. I mean, Numair's got a larger airfield already. We'll have to increase the size of that. This one can only... it could have a size 2, but it's going to take us a while to build that up. I mean, this can have a size 4 airfield at maximum, which ain't bad at all. But obviously that takes some time. I mean, Savai is probably our best bet for anything like that, due to the fact that we already have her. So all I'd have to do is obviously make my way over there. Yeah. Now, Savai is 15 hexes away. It's surprisingly distant. Yeah, Numair is 17. Luganville is 17. So Savai is really the only base that actually has normal distance, operational distance to the G3M2s and the G4M1s under cover. But yeah, we'll take a look at that. I mean, it's probably going to be a case of where... Yeah, we'll take a look at the track in a moment. It's probably just going to be a case of where we actually just use our aircraft just to cover the area. And then just have some fighters or maybe some carrier fighters just escort in. Yeah. I mean, what we need to do then is obviously take these islands down here. I'll do that soon. But I want to just make sure that we get stuff here. I'll probably just use it as a fast transport. Basically have 2 or 3 destroyers or something like that. I could even use potentially patrol boats. Just to move some men down here to take these islands. That'd be nice. Okay. So let's go ahead and form this up over here then. Not here, sorry. That's what I was thinking of. So happy that they can be rearmed. Yep, Mutsu Aoba's over here. Shai, Tatsuta, Yayoi, Uzuki. There we go. Yep, 100% rearmed. Now, of course, there's a little bit of damage to them, but it's only surface damage, a little bit of engine damage, but not enough to really require us to stay in port, to be honest. So we're going to get them on stage, well, get them out there. The 0 ASW value with that task force. Which one are we talking about, actually? Okay. Actually, what I could do then... yeah, combine 364. Oh, yeah, but, well... we'll sort that one. So I'm looking for Task Force 75. Probably because they're docked, isn't it? Okay. Undock. Should get the Kinagusa in there as well when you can. After all, sister ships should stick together. You're loving this, aren't you, Pirate? You're honestly like, you're off your tits on this one, aren't you? It's okay, you can say it. Okay, there's a little bit of ASW value. Suddenly just escort these guys in here. They move fairly quickly anyhow. Hell of an escort though. Hell of an escort. There we go. Stood down. Repair the ship. I hope it needs to make... I like that. Oh dear. Okay. I think they've only just arrived back, haven't they? Okay, that's good then. So disband them in port. They're nearly finished. I-15 just arrived back. I think she was the one that almost got slammed by the Nautilus. So she's going to disband and obviously want to go repair. Okay. What I'm going to do here then, okay, give you some reserves. Your planes are undergoing maintenance at the moment then. Okay. Get a new pilot. Upgrade you to Jenks. Give them another aircraft. Tatsuta can't carry aircraft. She had one of her. Yeah, it looks like it's been knocked out. I guess we'll leave behind Tatsuta. Yeah, you took a lot of damage from that torpedo. Bit of engine damage. That can be done on pier side. Looking at only a few days there for the Tatsuta. Urakazi needs her repairs. There we go. And that's going to link up with, obviously, the forces from Naval, really. Also, they'll have to go be rearmed. Truck doesn't have repair shipyards as such. There is a repair dry dock, and there's a repair shipyard. So that's a good point, actually. I'll have to double check on the capacity of a dry dock. Yeah, so I've got 2 repair ships over here, actually. Doing a lot of work. Right, there we go. So her ship lift capacity is about 3,000 tons then. Okay. Not terribly much, but that's fine. Yeah, we've got both of the repair shipyards there, to be honest. So that's not bad, then. Yeah, so Akashi and Yamabiko Maru's over here too. She's a nice looking ship. She's come all the way from Indochina over here. Okay. Kamchatka. Oh dear. Yeah, those are the only 2 repair ships I actually have here. Kishino's over here as well. Okay, well that's very good news then. So we know that we can rearm here, which is great. Right. Historically, the Akashi just sat to track repairing things all day. I don't think I have the ability to actually produce a shipyard here. Take another destroyer then. That's not a bad force at all. Okay, some more fuel there. Submarine heading south as well. Yeah. Mine tend to head in south too. These guys are heading back. Cacao's obviously going to need some repair. Tori needs repair. These guys will help out. A useful tanker as well. Fubuki's complaining about lack of fuel. No wonder she's at home port in Kotoburu. Okay, head to Tulagi. Right. I've got the Kuma over here. Should be detected. She hasn't been detected. Okay, that's good news. Okay, what I'm going to do then is... I'm going to have her patrol around this area to a degree. Okay. Now you're complaining about lack of supply here. Need to fly some supply in, really. Horn Islands will be taken when. Horn Island's going to fall like we actually get the opportunity to do so. Okay, still no supply here. Okay. Mishima is going to head over to... Ooh, and just take some supply over there. You're going to return to truck. Okay. I don't think they could make it to truck, actually. Maybe, maybe not. We'll do a double check anyway. I think if I'm reading that correctly, that's their range. So I think you could make it. Just barely, but you might be able to make it. You had a flawless idea. Yeah, she can't make it. Okay, that's fine. Just disband them for the time being. There we go. And it's a bit off topic, but how else was offered Java doing? They've had some kills around here, to be fair. Right, we're coming in here to actually mine the area now. We're working on capturing Viducci Cintis, trust me. Now it's going to come soon enough. Okay. Gonna put some mines in there. Time it's allowed. I think actually what we'll do then I'm hoping that this isn't mined itself. I don't think it will be. I'm hoping it won't be. But I'm going to attempt to slip some mines in there. They're running a fair bit low on fuel here. Yeah, mooses are huge. Like, bugger that nonsense. Yeah, they have a few days left on station. That's about it, really. I can see he's got aircraft over here. Right. Okay, so he's got 24 bombers over here, then. That's intriguing. Yep, so the way we're going to approach the Dutch East Indies, well, basically the south end of Borneo, is I do have the 4th Division over here. So as you can see, it's split into 3 detachments, the A detachment, B detachment, C detachment. What we're going to do is, when they are ready, is we're going to have them loaded up on our actual transports, and then what we're going to do then is attempt to hit Balikpapan, Samarinda, and Tarakan roughly around the same time. So that's going to be how we tackle the south coast here. Now, I do have the Singapore Express on station this way. I'm going to have them, well... Yeah, I stopped the march into Bataan. I want them to rest a little bit longer. I don't know, I'm somewhat not made my mind up on that one. I think it's probably a worthwhile idea. Just let them rest longer, try and recover some of those additional squads there. Need to wait for the reinforcements to a degree. I mean, if you think they'll be fine, it's just, I think it's probably one of those times where if we go in there, we're going to be losing a lot, but I mean, it's up to you guys. If you guys think it's fine, then we can go with it. I just don't want them to be counter-attacked and just driven out there. I wasn't really planning on having them wait anything more than a day or two anyhow. How many AV do you have? Are we talking about aviation or... Clark? What are we talking about here? I mean, for the... well, for Singapore, it... oh, assault value, okay. About 762 at the moment. These units need to be moved elsewhere. Not doing me any good there. Jesus. That one's been demolished. Indeed. Yeah, Singapore is going to be nasty. What I was thinking is obviously having this force, the Mini Kidabutai, used to actually just ensure that our forces land on the south end of Borneo. Obviously, going to have them brought up over this way. It's going to be a couple days before we can really consider doing much here. These troops are going to march. They're going to march on Johor. I said their future objective is obviously Singapore. They're still unpacking, okay. Okay, it's going to take a little while for them to begin marching, unfortunately. So I think what we're going to do here then, it's a shame because I would have loved to have grabbed those guys, but he's pulling out, so it is what it is really. It's going to be a rough old time in Singapore. The advantage that we have is the fact that the Allied forces will consider surrendering, whereas obviously the Japanese bloody well won't. So I mean that's something that we don't have to worry about to a massive degree, is the fact that our forces might surrender. Now you look at Kermak, it's like, had that been a Japanese force, if it wasn't destroyed in the actual battle, it would keep on fighting. As we saw over here at Mersing. I mean, this is a blasted ruin. Still a decent amount of supply, though. Was I building fortifications, or was he building fortifications? He must have been building fortifications, then. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Okay. Yeah, we hit that unit. So, we know that it's like the Manchester battalion, and there's of course some cavalry there as well. Now, whether we can actually chase that down is unknown. Okay. We're looking at only disruption here on 14th Army. Yeah, so we'll march on in then. Yeah, that feels quite nice. Okay, set all to follow. Had some time to build up some planning. That's fine. We're not exactly going to be assaulting it itself, really. A good ram game, literally. I might have seen it, you know, to be honest. I don't really go into many Italians. I just think it's one of these things where, at least here in the UK, it's just like, Italians just like, I can get a pizza if I like. I went there for lunch and got my train. That's awesome, dude. Nah, hell of a trip for you, isn't it? It's a shame you didn't tell me that you were going, actually, otherwise I would recommend a really nice restaurant. There's a nice restaurant in York called Cow Sand Road, and that's really awesome Thai food, really good food. I'm gonna have these engineers follow on as well, actually. Cancel their movement. Cancel their movement. That's awesome. No, it sounds like you had a wonderful time. Yeah, independent engineers movement. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, I suppose it depends on what your taste buds are like. Oh, see you later, Bed Duck. Have a good one, my friend. It's been a very nice turn for us, really. It's not often that we have such nice turns as this. So, I'm glad you guys were here for this. Because I honestly expected it to be an unmitigated disaster. Plenty of engineering regiments here, then that's good. Okay. Nice one. Yeah, we got them marching there. Then moving, I'm going to say to Naha. Yep, okay. I mean, I think there has been AARs where people do invade the USA, but it's yeah. Okay. Well, when I said the USA, I mean like Hawaii. Obviously, Hawaii being considered part of the USA. But I don't know about the actual mainland. Okay. That's an interesting force I didn't know about. That one's moving out. Yeah, he can tell what's going on here. It's just one of those things of where, obviously, it's, the Americans get reinforced by immense forces, really. So good luck to you. Okay. So we've been planning for Lu Chao. It's fine. 17 fighters up there. Right, we're going to march to the south. Set all to follow. Set all to operations mode. The division here, the 38th, has been doing well. So what we're going to do then is we are moving our mixed regiment here to the south. They're going to attempt to cross the river here. The 38th is going to march on to Lu Chao. And once we take that, we're going to basically just cut this. Yeah, this rail line isn't going to really matter that much. Obviously, you can move from here to here, but obviously, he's not going to be able to move reinforcements from over here, and yeah, that's going to be good. I mean, there is a good part of me that thinks... I don't know, what do you guys reckon? I could have the 104th Division, at least the two elements of it over here. They could actually march all the way over here to Lu Chao. And then what I could potentially do is actually have, like, have the 38th, if they can take this, obviously begin marching off. I don't think I'd be able to manage it with two divisions here. If we could weaponize your blind optimism, it would be sorted. Weaponized optimism. Oh dear. I've heard of many weaponized things, but certainly not optimism. Okay. That force hasn't moved as far as I can tell. Right. I need to take some engineers from Fujisan actually and have them sent over here to the Kurils. What does intelligence show us? Heavy volume of radio transmissions detected in Batavia. Okay, San Francisco, Fresno, Pago and Palmyra. That's intriguing. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything over here at Palmyra, so it looks as if his ships might have actually left there. It's going to be very interesting if it turns to come, I can tell you that. What is that? What is the unit in the dot base next to Wenchao? To the north? Oh, that one over there. That is our division that's marching back to go reform, to be honest. Oh, that's really cool then. So if you get two heavy transmit... Ah, cool. That's really cool. Did not know that. Yeah, okay. So I think things are improving here. I mean, obviously the Malayan campaign is going to be brought to a close within really the month, I can say. Take the intel with a big grain of salt. Yeah, well that said, it's better to have some idea of what's there than no idea. Yeah, okay. So, He's evacuating the mainland, which is honestly what we expected. He's attempted to slow us down. I do have that force at Mercy. It's going to take them some time to march there. We might be able to catch something or catch nothing. If we catch nothing, that's fine. I could potentially try to cut this force off over here, which I can probably do that. Things are developing, really, and that is all I can ask for. Need to just gain our forces. I mean, what we're going to do here then is once we do reach Johor Bahru, obviously gather our forces, have them rested, have them really. If I can reinforce them, I'll reinforce them, and then we'll have to make the leap over the causeway, really. Now, as for how long that's going to take, it's unknown. I mean, what I might do is actually have the mini Kidibutai after they've actually successfully, because this one isn't going to take too long. It's obviously going to take some time to load up, but it'll not take too long. I obviously have them march down here. Well, sail down here. So we could begin looking at taking Borneo within the next week, which is good. But obviously what I could do then is have the baby Kidibutai. We have 9 days until Shoho arrives, actually. So I'd say within about 9 days we might be in a position to actually start invading Borneo if we're not already done so by then. Which is very handy. So then what we could potentially do is have the Shoho link up with the mini Kidibutai. We've got a fighter advantage, we've got an aircraft, we've got control of the skies over Malaya now. He's not really choosing to fight. He's obviously got all these fighters over Singapore, which is all well and dandy, but it isn't going to stop the troops, is it? Few ships over there, I suppose a really light cruiser. Yeah, Malacca should be easy enough to take. Yeah. What I wanted to do is actually grab this unit. Now, Kagayan's actually been a little bit of a challenge. Yes, I suppose I have to rebuild there. Fair amount of fatigue there. But that's fine, I can afford this. Yeah, we'll look at the track in just a moment here, my friend. Go and do that now. Oh dear, that's what I named the actual term there, statutory ape. I swear to God, if I can amuse myself more than anything. I suppose that's what happens after you talk to your goddamn self all this time. Fucking hell, I love the Venture Brothers. Like, honestly, if you guys have not seen the Venture Brothers, you ought to check it out. Okay, 199. In fact, what I'm going to do here then is go ahead, send him that replay. Let's minimize that. Move that over there. Oh dear, there we go. So sent him the replay and I put, God, that was awful. It's the only time I get to tease him. Don't judge me, guys. For I am weak. Oh dear. Twisted giggling intensifies. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this over here then. I think it was 199 I saved it as. I am interested to see how the actual situation with resources is going to be. Okay. Place that there. Bit of a leap there from 3 to 199, but we'll take it. I'll tell you what, I was originally going to be doing some One of the East tonight. But honestly, I'm still shocked. I'm still shocked that it's got back so quick. It's incredible, really. Okay. Congratulations. I just can't wait. Okay, current turn. I'm just so glad I don't have to build lots of new tanks. Oh, good god. Okay, we're still just playing about. Okay, so it's always complaining about that. Yeah, my mayor, how the hell we pronounce it? They're going to head into Hong Kong. Force reported sunk. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the industry. Okay, so we have a surplus in heavy industry again. Okay. Let's open this up again. Tom Hanks as per usual. Like, tell me that does not look like Tom Hanks. That looks like Tom Hanks. Okay. So no failure. Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much, Infinite, for actually giving us that information there. So it looks like we might have been able to sort that out then. That's good then. Yeah, we'll take a look at that in just a moment. No, so I think that was definitely my misunderstanding of how the stockpiling system actually worked then. So I'm glad that we got that resolved there. That's good. It's moral imperative to tease him about that as much as possible indeed, yeah. He teases me like a fucking son of a bitch. Honestly, it's like bird sometimes. I'm like, Jesus, whew, it's getting personal. Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, so it's going down. Like, we do tend to have, like, a upward tick about 4 turns, and then it does go down. But, still, it's looking better than it was. And then again, saying that, we did have 2 turns here positive. We should see more resources heading into Japan here shortly as well, actually. That's good to see. I do need to start getting some oil into Japan. But I'm happy about that, that's nice. $95 Oscars here. Yeah, that was actually rather large leap there. So it looks as if the actual system is now kicking into full effect. That's fantastic. Yep, 78, 672 another 30 to build per month, and then we obviously start that production. 44 a month if only we had the engines. So it looks as if I've still halted the G4M1 production, okay. So looking for the 32. We actually have still a couple of them in the pool there, that's good. Okay, 2.67 per day, 80 a month. That needs to stop. About 500. I'm looking at, yeah, I really want to get to the point where we actually have a resource, sorry, a engine surplus so I can actually get that R&D bonus. There we go. So we'll obviously have our heavier naval search and decided event next turn. The good thing is obviously it does cover over Fiji, so that's very handy. Okay. Yep, looking great, but I do definitely need to do something here. We'll have to obviously fortify these islands, build these islands up. Like, we'll be doing that in the next stream, I'm going to say. We'll see what engineers we can actually have move over here, but that's definitely going to be something we need to do. So take another quick look here. I want to see how things are looking actually. Yeah, supplies looking better already. Like, the important one's going to be to look at Gifu. Yeah, look at that Gifu within a single turn there. That's fantastic. Thank you so much, for Infinite, for pointing that one out to me. Yeah, that is just phenomenal. Yeah. That's brilliant, man. That is really nice to actually see the system working there. Okay. I'll stop expanding this airfield once it's... Actually, no, we're only expanding the airfield anyhow. Do I even need to bother doing that? I think I'll stop it once it's done. Yeah, look at that massive jump there. So I'm glad, at least we actually understand now how the system works. It's really good to see just, yeah, how incredible it is. So that's brilliant. So it's going to be kicking into full gear next turn, man. Very happy about that. Yeah, so RG is going to really, yeah, I'm very happy. I just want to make sure it gets over 10,000. Okay, so I think we're looking pretty good here. Okay, awesome. Right, that's brilliant. So I think this is where we're going to leave the stream off for today then, ladies and gentlemen. So if you guys have enjoyed this, and I really do hope that you have enjoyed this, please do consider becoming an actual subscriber on Twitch to my channel. It does make a massive difference. And of course, there's always the another option of becoming a patron on Patreon. Really handy. Really definitely helps me out. And I'd like to say a big thank you here, ladies and gentlemen. So if you have enjoyed this as well, please do consider following the channel here on Twitch and on YouTube. Until next time, goodbye for now, guys. Have a brilliant evening. And yeah, my god, we'll actually be able to get the turn probably done within the week as well. That'd be great. Love to hear your thoughts on the Discord, guys. So until next time, goodbye for now. Have a beautiful evening.